Super Mario Maker 2, the 3D world style is pretty cool because it has unique features and unique items and a moveset based off of the 3D Mario games, but it is kind of lacking, not having the on-off switch with the on and off blocks, and it also doesn't have tracks, which is a pretty huge letdown, so a lot of mechanisms can't be made with the 3D world style, but there is kind of an improvement with this new update for Super Mario Maker 2, and I'm going to go through 5 reasons why they improved the 3D world style. So the first thing we're going to look at is the spike, and I'm glad they added the spike in the 3D world style. They didn't show it in the trailer, but Spike is in the 3D world style, and Spike is in 3D world, so that works out. Because there's, like, I think a couple enemies that were in 3D world that were not shown in 3D world in this game. I'm not sure. I may be wrong, but the Spike, like, appeared in Super Mario 3D world in a few levels, and it had, like, a long spike ball thing. I think it also used the regular ones, too, but I know it had, like, a long spike thing, but they put it in the 3D world style just as a regular spike ball, and I think that's pretty cool, so you could have like some more like levels with a diverse range of enemies and like better platforming for going up slopes and stuff like that. And I really feel that the spike is a good inclusion because not all enemies were put into Super Mario 3D World, so there's going to be like a wider range of enemies in the 3D World style. And then the next thing I want to look at is snowballs and spike balls. And both of these things are really cool. For snowballs, you could use them to hit them into other enemies, or maybe even like platforming, jumping off of them and stuff like that in certain areas with spikes throw them. And it's really cool because snowballs were actually in Super Mario 3D World in some of the ice levels, such as like Snowball Park, and you could use them in the exact same way you use them in Super Mario Maker 2. So it's a nice nod to some of the levels that they had in Super Mario 3D World. And then Spike Balls, yeah, that's with the spike, but it's also cool to have like Spike Balls just like put on their own. You can put them in pipes, and it's really cool that you can do that also in the 3D World style. And the next thing is Pokies. Pokies did appear in Super Mario 3D World, like especially as the Snowman Pokey in the snow levels, but Pokey is pretty cool, and I honestly didn't expect the regular, or any of the Pokies, to be in the Super Mario 3D World style until they showed the Snow Pokey, because I thought like Pokies usually associated with the regular 2D Mario games, not necessarily 3D World, even though the Pokey was in 3D World. But that's really cool that they added Pokey in the 3D World style, because that's, like, the regular Pokey in that game isn't something that you'd see often. And then the next thing is P-Block. This is pretty important for the 3D World style, even though it's kind of similar to like how P-switches and coins usually work. This is a hard, solid block, and it could be used for some mechanisms in the 3D World style, and that's the first time we're really gonna see some things like that. And I really think that's cool that they're including that also in the 3D World style, because it's almost like they're adding on-off blocks and the on-off switches from the other styles in the 3D World. Not exactly, but partially. And the last thing that they're going to add, or they already added, was the dash block, and I really think that's cool for like Mario Kart levels, because I made an F-Zero level, and it's really cool. So basically in that level you have to get in like the Koopa car, and then you go onto the dash blocks, and then you just go really fast, and you have to try to jump over the other racers, and it's really cool. You can use it for things like that, or platforming, using it like at certain times, like in speedrun levels, because you can get across a whole level in like 10 seconds, or like about between 10 and 20 seconds if you're like just putting dash blocks across the entire stage. So these things make you go pretty fast. knowing that they're called dash blocks. And it's exclusive to the 3D World style, and it's actually a really cool thing to have, because the 3D World style is pretty unique, and this makes it even more unique compared to the other styles. And yeah, the 3D World style is definitely being improved lately, and hopefully with other updates they can improve it even more by bringing features from the old styles into Super Mario 3D World, and this update's really fun. I made a bunch of levels with it already. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.